Let's see. Okay, that's what he wanted. Yep, he's quitting.
Is he? That's funny.
We'll see. We'll see. Yep, he's quit.
Nice.
Fucking Darius Slade picked him off fucking twice. Uh, Lamar Kendricks ran back, ran one back for a touchdown. I gotta fucking switch controls. Control.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. Is I'm using my backup and letting my good stuff charge real quick.
Sonic charger. Hopefully this is charged. Yep. Yeah, this is that's the highest rated team that I've had. I mean, that's the highest rated offense that I've had.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 95 overall. Hmm. I don't even know what this team looks like.
Oh, hold on. I'm not quite ready.
Oh, quarterback. If you're not using it, you can charge it. Quarterback.
Alright. I am live. Alright, let me go to. Where am I going? Um, Ultimate Team. Oh, I know what I meant to do. Dismiss that. Dismiss. Oh, I might have a couple packs before I get to it. Oh, I just got a Color Rush Barry Sanders.
Yep, I got that too.
Sweet. What's up, whoever's watching? I appreciate it. Where am I going? Let me go to team. I don't remember my team that I have. No play. Draft. We're gonna do a MUT draft, right?
Yep. I sent you invite.
I know, I gotta draft a team real quick first before I do that.
Gotcha.
Play a friend. I don't remember my team that I had. I got 2 losses with them. Yeah, I'm gonna redraft that team.
Alright.
Let's see who I get. You'll be able to watch my team if you watch the stream.
Right.
Oh, hell yeah. I got Big Red. Let's see. For real? Everybody's gonna hear my wife singing. I think I'm gonna go with Kurt.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I told everybody they're gonna get to hear you sing. Dave's listening to it right now.
I can't rotate the screen. I can't see. That's a tough choice right there.
Mitchell Schwartz. DJ. Shady McCoy. I don't need him.
Ooh, Denzel Ward.
Yeah.
And Kalen Hayward Jr. Ooh, Del Beckham. Ooh, Cooper Cup, huh? I haven't seen him yet.
Go with Rob. Oh, Josh Gordon, Stephon Diggs. Damn.
Look at that Crocker.
Reggie.
Look at Crocker.
I don't know why I picked him. I mean, what's his name was only a 95 and he was a 96.
Cortland Sutton.
I don't know about this one. Devin Kinyard or Reggie White? Part of me wants to go with Reggie. I think I'm going Reggie. I don't know why I picked him.
Yeah, maybe that TJ.
What's his name was only a 95 and he was a 96. Damn, the receivers are going to be stacked, man. Oh, hell yeah. Dante Hall. Oh, man. Marcus Allen. Damn. Von Miller. Alan Page. And I will skip that one. Alright, I will, damn, 90, 87 defense. Oh, man, you're going to tear me apart. I'm going to just send you one.
That wasn't, that 95, that's not the same team.
Oh.
That's the one that I have when I play.
Gotcha.
Like, I wish I could play with that team. It won't cost me 15,000 points.
I just sent you one. I figured that game probably expired.
It did.
Alright, crack a beer. I figured we'll get in a couple games of this and then maybe switch back to COD.
Yeah, I do a couple games of this and depending. I may have to go to bed. Some people have to work tomorrow.
Who do?
I do.
What's tomorrow? Oh, Monday.
Tuesday.
Oh, no, it's Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoops. My days are all messed up, man.
Yep. Yeah, they'll come back to normal soon.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, 98 Barry Sanders. Color Smash Master.
Alright, let's see if I'm going to get embarrassed on live.
Team looking pretty strong.
My offense is.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
Do you hear, let me know if you hear an echo on that stream. My TV's
without a
too
top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone.
Shit. Oh, gone. He's gone, baby. Dante Hall. That's right.
Traffic, and now he's
Hell
playing.
yeah. Human joystick, baby.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. That kickoff return, 104 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, Tim? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one.
Figures I get the lead and I kind of blow it a little bit. Oh my God, it's not coming back as fast.
For some heavy pressure coming your way, they're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Spinning again. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, is too shy of the 30.
At least I got a run back. I think that's the first one, huh?
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Oh, what the hell?
Now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
I didn't move.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Made me move.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
See, no viewers, huh? You know, I didn't tag you in the stream.
Back to throw now on first down. A screen to Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 14.
Dante
and a
Culpepper
first down
back there.
for Detroit.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. They're going to look to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll look to throw here to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Oh, he dropped it. Tell me he dropped it.
Can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
My guy's always
the Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run it.
Stuck you.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try again with Bell. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal, this Chiefs defense. They're giving it all they got. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Oh, face mask. Come on, did you see that? Add 15 more onto that.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending.
Watch. You got to watch the replay.
Too many ones.
You got to watch that.
First quarter,
and
first
you can't really. There it is, right there. Now I know you've seen that.
Last one, that hurts.
Here we go. 91. Switch. Hey, Sam off.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Warner. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped
the WWE champion.
The run pays off for 29 yards.
Yeah, it's not the first time he's won a scripted championship, though.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Burn. I don't know.
Now a give running right. It's Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
I don't know. I just seen the post on it. I just wanted to say that on the live streaming. Not the first time he didn't win a scripted championship.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. Dances by him.
Oh!
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Thank God he held on to that.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Rock it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone.
And he will take it in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Do we have time to run the Wasp?
28 yards. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Great corner route.
Now that I've got Reed as my coach, I know it's got to be on there, right?
And get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. 2nd and 15.
Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And mark him down
play.
way up close to the 40 at the 39. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Good play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watch the pass.
They'll look to throw. Bell so high on his feet. Over the middle, complete. It's Bell. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Oh, excuse me.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3. 3 down, 3 down.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Will be okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-lib.
Lifted you off the ground a little bit.
I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Damn it, though.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. It's complete to Lockett. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
He dropped it.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Did you say you had to work today? Oh, sorry.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Damn it.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Bell. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
I'm okay with that.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
You didn't have to take a
2nd and goal
timeout.
from the 1.
Oh, no.
Second and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
This is 3rd and goal, this Chiefs defense. They're giving it all they got. They'll set up the throw. And that is
dude, I thought I picked that.
Detroit. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. As they
Good
are
touch,
now on the
good
board
touch.
here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. That'll be taken in the end zone.
That didn't work out that time. I didn't get my blocks.
He's taken down right at the 20.
For real? I wonder what... I don't know how to find that. Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Unless that's it. No, that's not it. I don't know.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Warner from the gun.
Oh!
Incomplete, and we're down
I threw
to
that
8
way too late.
now.
He was open way earlier.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Man, this sucks.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again. Warner. Got a man open in Sutton. And he's going to get this all the way down
There we go.
inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout.
Icing the
As it comes
kicker.
in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will skip the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you crosstown to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll run on first down. Bell. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3.
There we go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Miller.
Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes...
Oh, I got it.
In the air, and now it's intercepted.
Oh, what a hit.
By Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on, set. Head logo. Leo. Get it.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
A run.
Big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Hey, lock it.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Good luck blocking John Randall, by the way. He lives in the backfield.
Yeah, he certainly did. Remember back when he played on that really hard artificial turf, which helped his get-off. So short footing. He was so quick out of the blocks. Got past the offensive line before they knew what was going on. And don't forget as well, that guy chattered on the football field. Talked his way into guys' heads and got them out of their game.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Well, he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Ready to break. Hey, dude.
From the gun on 3rd down, Warner. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Cooper Kupp, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly because they're not
Oh, my God.
This is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyler Lockett.
No, you didn't.
Second touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions.
Nowhere
that
to
did not
escape,
work out.
and he goes down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage?
Oh, no.
Not a great start.
Not at all.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A play fake. Now Warner rolling to his right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Warner. He gets it to Thomas. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, echo.
Warner to throw.
Oh, bullshit. I tried to pass it to the left, like those vision pass.
And his guys are going to take over
Yeah, that didn't work
at the
out too well.
34-yard line.
That ball hit ground first.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Check 24. Check 24.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. They'll set up to throw.
Yes.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Thank you.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back
Le'Veon hasn't been doing much for you either.
In a big way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Again, it's Cook. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Here's Warner.
Oh.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Who was that was chasing me, Clay?
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown,
I brought my
Detroit.
fucking defense in.
Tyler Lockett, 67 yards. As his guys are back within a single score.
Man.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Warner. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
You could have caught that if you would have stayed right there in bounds.
Incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try to put a stop to it and put people on him.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, it's Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
One more timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Lions' 33-yard line.
We actually had a very good game.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
I think.
Look at me. Go.
They run it again with Cook. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
What happened? Oh.
I quit before you could screenshot it.
You doing one more or you going to bed?
I'll do one more when I'm picking a new team.
Okay. I like that right there.
Dear door.
a second, guys. We're just getting ready. Run another game. Even though nobody's watching.
That is fucking awesome. I'm kicking myself in the face for that one.
Here, I'll back out of here so when you're done you can send me an invite. Oh, you know what? It is there. Gun tray Y flex. Send gun. Alright. Took a picture of that. So now I've got to find it. am gonna go do something. Rename team. What happened? Alright, just got it. Alright, let me grab a beer. What's your team? Because I'm a 90 overall, 94 offense, 87 defense.
91 offense, 90 defense.
Ooh. You always somehow get the better. Alrighty. Let's do it to it.
I balance it out. I like specific. I target specific players.
Gotcha.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh.
And nice work on the return as they start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Oh, you got him too? Nice. Very nice.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Back to your roots.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Tannehill.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that was
complete.
so...
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, Tannehill.
Von Miller with the sack.
He's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw, Tannehill.
Oh, no way. I reached over you and got that.
Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
How did I find that? Yeah, I bet you want me to.
Ready? 10 logo.
Come on.
Now a first down throw, Warner. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Messed that one.
Barreling in for the sack, Shelby
At least only
Harris.
4.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after him early.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To throw, Warner.
Oh,
the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeMarcus Lawrence in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun, Warner. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Fielded at the 20. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
At the 36-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tannehill. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's complete to Longin. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Tannehill on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment.
Shoulder hit, too.
He's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Take that.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Under 10. Shoot off Horford. Leo. Get it.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Tannehill. And he'll find home. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. DeAndre Baker, the first corner chosen in this year's draft, there to make the play defensively. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
At least it was to a Chief.
3 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now Warner. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
We go. Hand it over. Hey, lock it.
On the ground, it's Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Warner. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Man open, it's Cup, he's got it. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Show some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, team 6. 45, 45, Mike, 45. Hey, keep it up. Hit it.
Now Warner. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun on 3rd down. Warner. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On 4th down, Warner. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Michael Thomas there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on fourth down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now
Oh my God, did you see that?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Oh my.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, he did drink that.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Back to the air, Tannehill on second down. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but now it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Oh,
and now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Steve Largent, the intended receiver. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, his second sack of the night. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. It is up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Get the oar. We want this.
To throw on second down. Warner going up top for Kupp. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
From the gun on 3rd down. Warner quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We got 4.
Check double team. Check double team.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
60 out more. Go.
They'll run on first down. Cook looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Oh, he dropped
on
it.
3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
He dropped it.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got
He
him the
had all of
football.
that, too.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Get out of there. Yeah.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
4.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
50, plant.
Let's go, D.
From the 29, Tannehill looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10
That
at the
was not
43-yard line.
nice.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, didn't even get it.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
I don't know where your
And
offensive
it's been like
line
this
went
all
on
night
that
long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the
I
line.
had 3 guys in
He'll
there.
wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I'll take it, though.
30 base.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to be met at about the 43. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, to pick on the opening drive. Second drive, not much better. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I was on the 1-yard line.
Order to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
That's going to...
Able to get there and
That's going
pick
to
it.
give you
And
the
it'll be
game.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Ah, shit.
And he takes this one in for a Lions
That's cool. I thought you scored fast enough. Let me get
taking it
the
in
balls.
from 7 yards away. And the Lions have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Warner. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Warner. And he finds Gronk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all out.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Back to throw.
God
And,
dang it.
a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Come on, baby. You got to go out
Picked
there.
off at the 33. And they have the
Come
football
on, let's go
and will
out
set
there.
up
Come on.
shop at the 33-yard
Mama's going to turn all the
line.
lights off. You better go.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their
Come
own
on.
33-yard line.
Come on. Colton.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Right my way on that last play. Come on.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Kamara. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on. Mama's right out there. You can't be scared no more.
Set. 15, run. 15 miles.
Now Tannehill. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
He won that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
All you got to do now is
Carl
kneel it.
Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, 2nd and 9.
At the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the ground, Kamara.
Oh,
He's
no,
corralled
he
at
did
the
not
40,
get that
but not
first.
before picking up 8. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the
They
Chiefs.
just talked about that, too. They just talked about that.
Midfield, they'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one gets...
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick.
That was good.
And
That
a
was
big
good game.
turnover there as as his guys will get the football back. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it,
1-1 on the night. He had more passing yards. I had better completions. Quality was very good. Thanks for playing.
First downs, other than that, it's a pretty,
Was it?
kick return yard. Yeah.
I didn't look at all the other stuff.
Total offense, I had 203, you had 107. I had 43 yards rushing, you had 10.
Ouch.
I had 160 passing, you had 97.
Damn.
I had nine first downs, you had 8. Kick return, I had 51, you had 52.
Gotcha.
We both had 3 turnovers.
Wow.
It's a pretty even game right there.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, even though you know the turnout of this, you can always watch it tomorrow if you're bored at work. Alright, bro. Let me know tomorrow. Okay. If you want to get on. Tomorrow's the last day for COD, double XP. Yep. Take your PS to work.
Either that or just play for me.
Oh, I could. Yeah. I could do that tonight. I could do that tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, I'll jump on your name.
Oh yeah, if you got all yours done.
Yeah, I've got all mine done. Yeah, I'll jump on yours.
Alright.
Alright, bro.
That's it.
Later.